The next speaker.
For me, I will make it very simple. So I don't summarize any note. I don't have any paper with me. But at the same time, I have all the crucial information with me in my mind because we have been campaigning also like everybody here. So to make things simple, Stephen Miyong Nyuon, he also lived in Lincoln. Like everybody, those who were saying that they live in Lincoln. And at the same time also Stephen Nyuon also work here in Homa, day and night. So he's been here, every morning, serving people here in Nebraska as a senior manager for Nebraska Employment Office. So we all know that. So on the top of that, Stephen Miyong Nyuon is also a graduate of the State University of Tennessee, Biochemistry Department, Bachelor of Science. And at the same time also Stephen Nyuon is also pursuing master's degree in public health. So those are three criteria that I should like to mention. On top of that also Stephen Nyuon, or let me just make sure that because we have two Stephen, it would be naive that I have to mention his name because we have two Stephen, so it's Stephen Miyong Nyuon. So he has received countless achievement through his education and through his work expertise. So I have no doubt that Stephen Miyong will bring that expertise to this office. We need to get it out. Once again, Stephen Nyuon had been tested many times because of his expertise and because of his degree of understanding. He would achieve whatever, impossible, because we all know that education in life is very important. So we have to be mindful, and we should not be victimized by when one say that somebody is educated. It's all good that's why we are here. We need education so that we can go forward and help people who are helpless. Because what is important, we should remind ourselves in this journey that we were about to embark. We have other people, especially young people, who are dearly suffering from neglect or whatever condition that they have here in Oman or in Lincoln. I should even admit that in Oman in general, so of the state of Nebraska. So what we are looking for somebody that with potential energy, with potential expertise, with potential knowledge that our office needs. So I'm just asking you, all of you, to look into the candidate, to look into their record, because as I mentioned earlier, character do matter a lot. Character do matter a lot. We need somebody with a degree of humanity, with a degree of expertise, with a degree of knowledge that young people tomorrow, young people who are trained, young people who are trained, they will look up to the leader. That's why we are here, because we all know that, we know from very previous experience that we have Baron. And he has, been our father, whether he's not here, still, we remember him dearly. So it is my honor and my privilege to introduce my boss, Stephen Nyuon. He will be the one that I hope will take us forward. And will move us forward, not backward. Trust me. So he will solve all our problems that we need. And it's up to you, so we are all presenting them to you. And make crucial decisions based on their knowledge, their skill, or whatever necessary they could bring to the office. I'm pleased that I'm here, and I wish you again Happy New Year, and God bless you all. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, left for Sudan also, they unfortunately attended this event with us today. I would like to recognize Miyong Nyuon. He was one of the electoral committee in 2009. Comrade Miyong, stand up. Actually, before I go to my program and going to my platform in order to hear it and have a good listening about what I'm going to do, I will start with a quote, and that quote is open quote. One, change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past and present are necessary to meet the future. That quote was said by JFK, the 35th President of the United States of America. Today I'm coming to you to give you a short message. First, I would like to take this opportunity to wish you a Happy New Year in 2012, and that New Year would be a year for peace, harmony among us. First, I'm confident that this party is our party. Every one of us has sacrificed. Every one of us loves the SPLM, and we are still remain committed. This message to you today is a message of reconciliation, message for peace, and message of forgiveness for each and every member of SPLM. If I did something wrong to you, you can forgive me. And if you did something wrong to me, I will also forgive you. I promise that restructure and reorganization of our SPLM chapter here in Nebraska would make it more capable and good political entity and organization. SPLM is a party, as Comrade Garwin said, we all sacrifice for it. We have fought a physical war. The war that remains right now is the developmental war. This war needs all of us. Physical war has ended. We fought with the lava, we went to the table, and we signed the peace in 2005. In July 9, we have our independence, and that independence requires all our effort, and that effort must be a developmental. Our people now are facing so many challenges, and those challenges would be confronted by someone who is knowledgeable, who is capable, who is an ambassador in terms of development. Our people have no adequate food right now. That's why our people are still fighting up to today. If you watch the news, you saw that there was a mobilization that takes place in Long area, and they are both fighting morally. And the cause of that war is because there is no food. So we need food, and the food should be taken from here to our land, and that is a part of development. We have no clean water, and we have no houses, we have no roads, we have no communication. You can even call home and sometimes with all your cars without getting a line. So these things need all our effort. For us to succeed in that developmental war, we need to work very hard. Now, I'm coming to my program. I would like you to listen to me very carefully so that you will have a chance of why I want to be a chairman and why I'm capable. Purpose of my campaign. The purpose why I want to run. I know all of us have a choice already, because actually in our area, when you campaign in the area, you just convince somebody that you vote for me. But those independent-minded people, those judgmental can go based on the program and platform that the candidate has. I know all of you are judgmental. What Mr. James delivered is what you can vote for him for. What I'm delivering to you is what you're going to vote for me for. Now, the reason why I want to run for the SPLM chapter is to transform our chapter. There were so many complaints that were raised while ago that the regional representation should be allowed. Well, when you are trying to transform or restructure or change something, you have to introduce the law first. Those claims and questions were valid, but the law of 2009 that was passed in Cuba were not introduced by the current leadership. Anyone who will come tomorrow will introduce the law to you so that we will implement that. Structure Nebraska. Empowering women. In 2009, Comrade Elizabeth Benjamin Ajambo was contesting this seat. That was a good sign. Let me throw you one quote that Dr. John said. He said, women in Southern Sudan are marginalized or marginalized, meaning men are marginalizing women in political platform and also social platform. And all the Southern Sudanese are being marginalized by the Jalab. That's why Dr. John said women are marginalized or marginalized. So we don't want women to be marginalized anymore. We want to empower them. If you vote me in office, I will empower women, build them, connect them, and become a potential leader. Youth league. SPLM actually, there are so many complaints saying that SPLM should not be used anymore. In my mind, it's not true. SPLM chapter or SPLM political party in diaspora is a part of the community. We are a part of the community, mobilizing all investors, working together with our investors in Washington, D.C. to attract all investors. So this is a form of the community. We can work with the social organization that can promote our youth. If we build our youth there here, and then they go back home and do the best for our country. We have seen so many crimes here in my area. If I'm elected, I will work with the social organization, all police stations in all countries, so that youth would not commit so many crimes. It is my promise that if I'm elected, I will mobilize all people, door to door, the district people, door to door, so that they come in big number. Coming in big number during the election. A good number. And that good number will bring SPLM up. Now, I will change Nebraska. The change of Nebraska chapter here is to develop women or social organizations working collaboratively. Then we just did people, because coming today, we just did the membership on the day of voting is unnecessary. So I will change all the systems that are in place already. If you have your ID, this year it will be changed after a year. Next one, developing relationships, because I want to make them very passionate. I will develop relationships because if people are not cooperating or communicating, then there is no way that people can come together and share ideas. I should make sure that I create a database for you where I will get every number so that communication will be in a place. If there is an event going on, I will make sure that everybody will reach it. Sharing knowledge is one of my goals. We share knowledge, taking opinion. If you are a woman, a young boy, elder, so all opinion and ideas will be put together. Then we will take the best one that will promote our SPLM chapter as a part of our government here in the United States. Building unity. I know unity is something that can take us forward. If we work together, like what has been raised already, that all regions should be represented. Of course, that's true. If there is only one ethnic group representing that organization, there is no way out, so that the relationship and unity cannot be promoted. So we need all of us representing in a term of ethnic group, so that all the community must come to the SPLM chapter. I know the better of the unity. I was raised by my father, who was actually working very hard for the family unity among our family. He built me, he trained me, he taught me for how the unity become a value too in a family level and a government level. My mother was also very supportive. So if you vote me in this office, I will bring all the change that can bring our community together, SPLM together. No one will be left behind. I love all of you. I need all your vote. Vote me. I will bring all the necessary change that you need. Thank you so much.
So now for your information, I will enter the last part to our chairman, Mr. Paulino Manyan. Then he will come and give you the rest of the program. So I will end up from there. Thank you for your time.
We had proposed about 8 questions to be directed to the candidates, but due to the time, they will minimize those questions into 2 or 3. What are the communication elements will you and your cabinet bring to the entire community at large in the state of Nevada if you are elected? It's very complicated. I think I can give you let me give you, I got some coffee. You and your cabinet use or bring the entire community at large in the state of Nebraska in order to promote peace and the people among us. That's true. Question number 5 is before question number 5 is saying that what are the goals are you going to make or to bring your leadership if you are elected? And question number 7 is saying that where are the differences between you and the current administration? That's number 7. So that's our first question that I select randomly. And I hope we can answer those questions in the audience before I read this thing here. This thing will affect you too. So go ahead and start from the first.
SPLM NE. SPLM NE. Welcome. Thank you very much once again. I do really appreciate the electoral committee for the question that they put together. I was actually impressed with one of the questions. The first question that says, what are the communication elements will you and your cabinet bring all the entire community alive in this state of Nebraska? The one term that impressed me in that statement is helmet. Helmet reminds me of my chemistry background. We hear about helmet. Actually, I would actually answer the question that when you are asking for helmet, elements are the methods that you will be using to bring communication in place in the state of Nebraska. I believe that's what the electoral committee means. There are so many ways that the communication can reach to the people. Number 1, phone communication. Number 2, email communication. and polite communication. When I'm elected and I appoint my director of communication or public relations or information secretary, I will do my communication based on or help, phone call, also emails for those who are using computer or those who have access to the computer. I will also distribute the flyers to the public places where our people or Sudanese people are accessing. We have some Sudanese stores here around Huma, also in Grand Island. We also have some stores in Lincoln, and we also have churches. All components or elements of communication, phone call, email, flight distribution in public places will be in place. I will use all those methods of communication to bring Sudanese, all our community together. This is a number one answer. I believe I briefly answered you in a way you can evaluate. Number two, what are the goals are you going to make? Actually, I don't think that the electoral committee or you and community or communities of SPLM are asking for our own goal that we already set. So anything you do always, you prioritize them. You prioritize your goal, even the goal that I put on my paper have to be prioritized. Besides the goals that I explained and delivered to you before, I will introduce the new guideline that the young gentleman asked. That new guideline will be introduced to all communities where the cities would be represented. And people would actually be represented based on their initiative so that people will come together. I will introduce the new guidelines where people will sit in their cities and elect their representatives. It's one of the SPLM meetings that we fought for 22 years, that each and everyone should have a democratic right to elect his or her own representative. So I will introduce the new guidelines that will elect the coordinator in the city. This is a goal that I will first achieve as the first priority in my previous work. I hope I will answer you. Number 7. What are the differences between you and current administration? Actually, I cannot tell you that I do a difference. As Comrade Lam said, or my contender Lam said, I cannot actually compare the previous administration with my administration in a negative way. They did their part. They also mobilized us during the referendum. When Vice President came to Homa, they received him. They did their part. We will be the people, or you, the audience, will evaluate them. If I come to the office, we will compare our work. What I will do as my leadership, I will energize the SPLM, bring the people back, register them door to door. So that would be my own goal. They did their part and they complete their work. So I think I answered you to the best of my knowledge and to the best I can answer you. These are the fundamental way that I can answer these 3 ways. Thank you so much. Good
First of all, guys, I will repeat myself again. Our time gets short before we get it short. We didn't come on time to what happened now. So if we have made it to 12 o'clock, we would be done by now. All the questions would be answered, but we didn't make it on time. So please, we know that we in America, I believe that there was so one point in some jobs that if you, like in 1 minute you get born. If you hit that point, you may be eliminated by your work. I would expect that to make progress. I hope we get something out of it. That's what I would expect that time. But this one is a political job, but it's very important that it's so that we give time to go out and do our okay. So I hear your presence today, but I hope more number will come up on January 14th so that we achieve what we need. And I believe you heard those 4 candidates here, what they said. They're all positive, according to me. But it's in your view. And again, I'm not going to let anybody answer question anything for now, but I will keep your question until January 14th. Otherwise, I will stay on the course. And I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And thank you for coming here. I hope to see you there again in the same location. And thank you very much.
mọi người lời chợ nào mà